What is up?
Yeah. Hello,
Yo.
everybody.
How you doing, Tom?
I'm good.
You all good, yeah?
Feeling good, yeah. We don't
Awesome,
have
man.
to remember to unmute ourselves.
I
which
do all
is-
the work behind the scenes. That's it. It's just quick tap of the buttons, man.
Figured it out.
Two
Figured it
clicks
out.
and we're away. Professional. It's brilliant. I love it. Really looking forward to tonight's episode. Definitely really looking forward to the guests that we've got on as well. Already got people in the building as well. Thank you. Salute. Before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe. Is there anything else that I'm missing, Tom? Comment.
All of that stuff.
Jesus. We got King of the Dot in the building. Jesus.
What's
wow.
up, guys? How we doing?
Taken aback.
All
up,
of the
guys?
social
Thank
stuff.
Thank you very much.
We're bad at it. They're very good at it.
Hang on a sec.
Everyone's coming in.
Bada bing, bada boom.
It's gonna be a big day. I'm excited. What are we doing? What are we watching? Who are we talking to?
So it's the last battle from the semi-finals of the Anarchy tournament. We're doing this ready for the final, which is this Saturday, 28th August on King of the Dot's Twitch. So yeah, it's going to be a heated one. It is Bobby Rex versus Bizzo Bond. Yeah, man. So we're going to be watching Bizzo Bond Vs Acre today. So yeah, we'll bring on our guest. It is none other than Big Bobby Rex himself. What's
the
up,
man
How
himself. Here he is.
Yo, you there?
Bobby Rex in real life and on the internet. Let's go, boys.
In real life, all the time. Thank you to everyone. Thank you, Bobby, for coming on as well, man. How are you? Okay, yeah?
Yeah, I'm good.
Awesome, man. Awesome. How you feeling about this weekend? You ready?
I'm ready. Confident. I'm ready. And it is actually, when I say I'm ready to people, I'm not really ready. And on the day, I'm like, we'll see. But I'm actually ready. I've been ready for it. I finished writing 2-3 nights ago, and everything's locked. It's just rehearsing and refining now.
Definitely.
So I'm ready and I'm confident.
Love that.
Do you know what I said? I said at the start of the tournament, you seemed different because we didn't hear from you at all from the lead up to it. You know, you was doing a bit of the promo and stuff, obviously, like you got it, but yeah, all the kind of normal stuff that we'd see from you before a battle. You know, you'd be on the forums trying to poke at your opponents and you know, getting the forum behind you as well. And
yeah,
really like, there wasn't that there.
I suppose I went through some.
Sorry, man, you cut up a little bit there.
No, I suppose I was going through some life changes. I was, you know, I had to take a break anyway. It had become horrendous. I'd become horrendous. I wasn't enjoying it anymore. It was an excuse to go on the piss. And now it's not. Now it's not an excuse to go on the piss. Now it's an excuse to go and prove I'm the fucking best battle rapper in the country. And that's what it is now. And I wanted to do that. I wanted to prep properly for this. It's a great opportunity, and I wanted to put my energy into it properly. And here we are at the final, and I'm battling Acre. I mean, Bizzo won, right?
Yeah, Bizzo.
Yeah.
What was you just saying about being prepared?
Yeah, we're here. It's going to be amazing on Saturday. I think I'm going to put on. You know, I think I'm going to try and top every performance I've ever done. Every one.
Jesus, man. Well, obviously,
come back hungry.
We watched
come back hungry from his spot to regain what is mine.
The king of the jungle.
Come back for the crown.
We watched Georgie last week, and it's going to be hard to top that, man. That was.
Well, I'm prepared. I've even got a fucking Anarchy jumper on right now. I'm prepped. I'm in the mode. I'm in Anarchy mode. To run somebody over. I'm an anarchist.
You are the anarchist.
Somebody send me some merch that I can.
This is an anarchist versus gentleman, except this tournament is not called the gentleman tournament. Go on.
We're just picking up everyone in the comments, and obviously rest in peace as well. Yeah, rest in peace, man. I never know what to say. In these sort of situations, but I hope you're doing good, Bobby.
You're in slow-mo.
I know he was you know, a huge part of your life, and I hope that you're doing well, man. What's up?
Yeah, I can hear you again. I can hear you again.
Oh, geez, yeah, we were just saying RIP to XL.
Yeah.
You know, hope you're doing well. The GoFundMe.
Yeah, I did get some Bobby Rex merch, battle rap merch.
Let's do this. Let's do this. All of those yellow hearts as
Rest
well.
in peace,
Keep them
XL,
coming.
indeed.
Keep flooding the chat with them. So yeah, obviously the Anarchy tournament, Bobby. What got you interested in it? Was it the chance for the title? Was it going to King of the Dart? Was it the money? What was it that really enticed you?
I know some of it's been paid out now. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah,
Is there a bit of a lag?
I think there might be a delay. Yeah. Oh.
I think there might be a bit of a lag, people. But don't worry, we'll
having
get this
some
sorted.
technical difficulties.
A text message from Briggsy.
Wait.
Yeah, just a lad, one sec.
All right. Whilst Bobby's just sorting that out, we'll just big up everyone in the chat. YD's in the chat.
I'm being pulled by the police.
YD. Oh, what's going on with Bobby?
Live on air.
This is Bobby Rex in real life, people.
Bobby Rex in real life.
Oh, Bobby will return, I'm sure. I'm sure he will. But yeah, big up YD in the chat. You got your battle this Saturday as well versus Sam Hypes. How are you feeling about that, man? You feeling good? Let us know in the chat how you doing. Cooper as well, always a fan. Heard you done well in your first battle as well live.
Yeah.
Big up. I think that's on the Patreon now. So if you ain't on that, get on that.
Yeah, everyone go check him out. If you've not seen him, check him out.
I agree, Phobes, man. This final.
I'm very excited for the final.
It's gonna
They're
be
both coming in so hungry. It's crazy.
Sorry, man, you're back. What's up?
There he is. Yes.
Yeah, there was a delay. Don't worry.
Figuring it out.
He's gone again. Don't worry. This is what happens. This is battle rap in the UK, guys. This is
showbiz.
Plugging those comments in. Who we got as the winner? Who do we think is going to take, all those prizes? What do we reckon is going to happen, Tom? What are you thinking, man? What are you thinking?
I honestly couldn't place it for obviously reasons like I don't have the biggest pool of information on either of them. Like I only really know them from like the tournament and then like a few things that you've shown me. So like, and coming into the tournament, they've both got such crazy momentum and both got such crazy energy, and they're both so focused. So like, I don't know. I'm excited either way.
Probably
very sure.
I don't think it's going to be a 3-0 either way.
Imagine.
I don't know.
Can you imagine that though? How crazy that would have to be for it to be.
Fans
win definitely, but the fans win regardless of which one the battlers win.
The fans have won. Yeah, the fans have won.
I want to know. Who do you think takes it? But as we was saying, we are going to be watching Bizzo versus Acre today. This evening. So it's going to be interesting to see how Bizzo takes Acre. Tom, what do you reckon? Obviously, he wins, but what do you think is it going to be?
Honestly, I'm trying to just go into it to see. I'm trying not to think too much about it going into it. I want to see where he's at. Here he is back in the building. There's only one way to find out.
This Saturday. Don't forget, guys.
This Saturday live. Oh, I'm actually buzzing.
We got a little ticker for that as well.
We're going to be in the chat as well. It's on Twitch as well, isn't it? So we are actually on Pick Your Battles Twitch.
Am I on?
Yeah, you're here, man. You're here.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
Better as well. Feeling
just
good.
Getting beaten by your connection. That's all. It's all good, though, man. It's all good. We're here.
We're here.
It's just we've got Bizzo in the chat and everything. So Cooper just said about face-offs. I'm going to leave that to trouble. That is not my area of expertise at all.
I just like to take time to say, fuck you, Bizzo. You shit, mate. You're gonna get smoked on Saturday.
Love that.
Fucking face off on Saturday, and then you fucking. We'll see how fucking. No, we actually had a good chat with Bizzo last night. I really like the fella. It's gonna be a fucking amazing battle. Actually, it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one.
It is definitely. Bizzo's in the chat saying you need to buy a better phone when you win, or if you win. Sorry.
Oh,
you have to buy a better phone after.
No, I quite like my phone. It's just the internet signal, mate.
Oh, mate. I spent like hundreds of pounds on a new computer only to be fucked by my internet. Yeah. So I feel it doesn't matter how much you spend, man.
I like my phone.
Obviously the prizes that you get for if you win is a UK title shot against Yunnan, I presume, unless it's a little bit later on if you've got other plans. I'm not sure. You've not too recently battled Yunnan. How do you feel about that clash?
I want to battle him again. I want to see him take on a sober, properly prepped Bobby Rex. It'll be a very different fucking outcome of things. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't matter if he punched me in the face in that battle. I'm still getting the fucking win, mate.
Bit of context there.
No, I do want that battle again. I want to be the champion. I want to be the champion of UK Battle Rap. I want to be Premier Battles champion. That's what I'm aiming for. So Bizzo's the semi-final. As much as he thinks he's in a big final, he's the semi-final.
I love the energy, man. I'm so excited for this battle.
It's brilliant.
I do want to battle him again. I did when was it? Late 2019. It'll be like a 2-year gap, but it'll be a very different battle. He'll be facing a very different Bobby Rex.
Definitely. What time is it? It normally kicks off on Twitch at about 8 o'clock. King of the Dot Twitch.
Is it not like 4 till 8?
Is it 4 till 8 instead?
I don't know. That's what my head's telling me. I can't really remember.
King of the Dot. If you're still in the chat, let us know.
Yeah, definitely. Let me know.
Here.
Whoever knows.
If anybody knows, reach out.
We will get that. We'll find out. But so also is the trip to Canada to battle on King of the Dot. Is there anyone that you've got your eyes on? Is there any opponent that you would want? Or
no, not really. Let King of the Dot decide that. Let King of the Dot determine what the performance warrants. To be honest, I just want to go. I've been to King of the Dot a couple of times already, by the way, Bizzo. So it's a regular.
You know me there.
But the last time I went there, I was knee deep in the sesh. It was it was on this journey of self-destruction, really, and I'm not on that now. I'm on the journey of self-healing. So I'm gonna fucking demolish everything else in my path, but keep myself in one piece, keep myself good. I want to go back to King of the Dot, and I feel like I've got unfinished business there. I want to go and show them why they wanted me back there in the first place after the couple of performances that they liked. I want them to recruit me again.
I love that. You can't get there, man. Ain't like you can't get there. I'm so happy to see this kind of drive from you as well. It's brilliant because you are entertaining. There's no doubt about it. I was actually watching you versus Tony earlier just before we came on, and it's just incredible what you can do. And you're saying that it's like that, but you're not even. Well, back then, it wasn't what you could fully do, your full potential. It's exciting.
No, like some of the Tony stuff was prepped in advance because I was meant to battle him at an earlier date. But I specifically got the third round the night before just because, it's Tony D and they're going to say he won. Or, if you beat Tony D, they're going to go, Tony D didn't try. But if I wrote the third round the night before and talked about everything that happened the night before, I can say, I didn't try either. What you on about? You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's it. There's a good defense in that.
Yeah.
Be like, well, I'm not even trying. So.
So your third round, that was the uncle scheme, wasn't it?
That was the second. The third was about the letter that he wrote. He did a post the night before about he writes his bars on paper every time and gives them to somebody. And nobody knew this at the time, and he did it the night before, and I was like, boom, I'll do a round about that. And then if you say, it's because you won because he didn't try. I'll say, what do you mean try? My third round was about the night before. I didn't try.
I learned this shit yesterday. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was the moral of the story.
So something else that I wanted to touch on just before we go into the battle is like you said it on I think it was on the Barchives episode, where you know, you start to talk about where how you prep for battles. You don't actually physically write stuff down. I find that amazing. How
literally the third round the other day, I said on the phone to my bird. I was on the phone to my bird, and I had the start of the third round, and I had the idea of what I wanted to do with the rest of the round, and I was like, what I could say is da 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 da. And then by the end of this phone call, I had most of the round done. Phoned her again later, and I said, oh, I could end it like this actually, and then did this ending. Literally true story this, and that was it. Over the course of a phone call, I wrote the 3/4 of the third round.
That is the maddest shit I've ever heard.
Sometimes it's like 9 minutes worth of like material in some battles.
Yeah, like it's a lot of material. It's not, and as well, like you are very dense as well sometimes when you battle. So it's not even like
I will say it's not like I've prepared the whole thing in this time though. These ideas in my subconscious, these thoughts have collected over the past couple of months. And I just let them come to the forefront of my mind. What was that I was thinking about the other week when I was on the motorway about that fucking dickhead? Oh, it was that bang. And then, you know, so I've already got ideas kind of developed in my subconscious. You know, I'm watching him on stuff and I watch a bit of his battles. I'll watch him on this show and I'll make fucking subconscious decisions about him that I don't give energy to at the time. But when it comes to, right, I need to get these bars, what can I say? And then let it all come to the front. So then it's done in a quick amount of time, but it's not like, you know. It gets wrote very quickly, but the ideas are gathered subconsciously over time. It's very haphazard, really. It's very scattered, and somehow with this one, because I was a bit weird prepping with this one. It's been a rough few weeks, but it came together like better than I could have hoped. They're probably my 3 favorite. I won't know until I've done them that my 3 favorite rounds until they've been reacted to, until I've lived them. I think if it hits the potential of what I think they are, then it will probably be my best performance to date, and it needs to be really to warrant such big prizes.
This is, you know what, this is what I've said throughout the whole tournament. Like, I've looked at it like each matchup that we've watched, and is that worth this amount, even just the money, right? You know, because kind of the trip to Canada will mean so much more to somebody else than it would to others, and the title shot in the UK would mean more to others than it would to others. So you can't really put a price on that. But the money itself, was that worth that money? You know, I think you and Bizzo have definitely both earned that money already. I think the final's just gonna cement that.
Me in the past, I've winged a lot of performances where I have really short prep, and I haven't had this subconscious journey happening where I've just thought, oh fuck that, I'm gonna have a beer instead. I'll do it later. And then on the, but with this one, I do want the title, and to be the best, you've got to lead by example. So, and I don't want people to ever feel again like, oh, we put this faith and trust in this guy here, and he's let us down. He said he wouldn't. So I'm not letting anybody down. First and foremost, myself. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of going, afterwards being, oh, you're such a dick, Bob. I don't want to call myself a dick anymore. I want to be proud of what I'm doing. So that's what we're aiming for.
You should be, man. You should be. You should be proud of what you're doing now.
To Premier Battles. Premier Battles have been an asset to me. Battle Rap has been an asset to me. I've had some amazing experiences. I can't take the piss out of that and continue to disrespect it. And if I show it respect, it shows me respect back. And I end up winning $2.5 grand, going to Canada, seeing my mates again, and fucking laughing my tits off at Bizzo because he wasn't as good as he thought he was in the end. Hey!
You can do it. That's the thing. Like, it's a very real possibility, man. Like, you got the momentum. Like,
I am also
so good.
I am also aware that Bizzo has also got the potential. You know, as much as I talk myself up, as much as I talk shit on camera, me and Bizzo are dead nice to each other on WhatsApp, and we say dead nice things to each other. We give each other a little pat on the back. Sometimes it's close to a little pat on the bottom. Pro homo, it's all good.
We was at Home Invasion. We seen you two talking and, you know, going back and forth and stuff. It's brilliant to see people outside of battles. You know, that was Tom's first event, going to the event as well. It was, it was
we've known of each other for a very long time. So, you know, and I respect what he's done to get to this final. I respect that he's given me more motivation, like to try and improve on what I'm doing, and not, you know, everyone's saying that was a great performance against Georgie, and I'm like, well, I think I can do better. Well, I want to go and do better. Do you know what I mean? For me, I've got better performances than that already. So I want to keep improving. You know, I want to keep improving, keep being better. And Bizzo is doing that. He is getting better. He is improving, and he is in the final for a reason. Andy won one more battle than me to get there because the Cole one didn't go down. Although I love him.
That's definitely one of the things that I am most excited about, is the fact that you're both kind of set to win. Like, you both have, like, if I like both of you separately, if you were both in different tournaments, I would have you both win, like, hands down. So I'm really excited because I would say both of you are going to win, which is
literally we said as much last night. You know, for different reasons, he wants it as much as I want it for my reasons. His reasons are just as valid. His work ethic is just as militant. Do you know what I mean? So, and he wants to be the best. He wants to be considered the best. You know, he wants these opportunities that I've apparently been and fucked up or whatever. He wants them opportunities. But again, I want the opportunity to go and do it again. So
and it just comes down to who shows up more on the day.
One more fuck up in Canada. Let's go.
Give it one more go round.
Good question here from Cooper. Bobby, did you always think that you'd be facing Bizzo in the final? If not, just to add to that, who did you think you'd be facing?
To be honest, it could have been anybody. Everybody put the best foot forward this time. Everybody took this final is actually like a real proper tournament final. Some good people went out. I wasn't even the favorite in the first battle. Maverick was the favorite. You know, so I had to work hard to get the win off this guy who everyone's going, this is the hottest new prospect. And then, what do we know? The other hottest new prospect. So then I've got to beat this guy, and then I've got to beat the oldest prospect.
All these fucking prospects coming through, just knocking them down.
Yeah,
I love it. I feel so blessed to be coming in to the scene at the time of this tournament, because this tournament is so, like, it's really well structured. It does so much for battle rap, just like as like a sport. You know what I mean? Like having that structure, and like, everyone's just been killing it. Everyone's been doing so well.
Do you know what? For this comment here, I have to disagree. Sending them both to Canada, the surprise. So anybody else who is
Danny, you're a hater.
No, but anybody else, because people were talking about, like, you know, when you battled Georgie, people are saying, like, you know, we'll definitely have Georgie over and that. Yeah, not straight away though. It can't be. That's like saying the X Factor final winner. You know, they get to put out the Christmas #1, but all of the quarterfinalists are going as well and putting out a Christmas #1. So good luck. Do you know what I mean? Like,
not allowed to do that. In second place often do better on X Factor.
Yeah,
the prize is shit.
An example of both getting the prize though. Stephan Bonner vs Forrest Whitaker, UFC Ultimate Fighter 1. They both got the contract in the end because they both was good enough. Yeah. So, you know, it could happen like that, but
yeah.
You know, if Bizzo wins and he gets to go to Canada and I don't, you know, I wish him the best. He'll have earned it. He'll definitely have earned it. So it won't be like, I don't get to do that. You know, I'll be happy for him. I will genuinely be happy for him.
Yeah, definitely. Do we know, is there any talks of, like, I don't know if we'd even be able to know, but is there any talks of, like, what kind of card it would be over there, or is it just up in the air at the moment because of everything?
No, to be honest, I've not even really thought that far ahead. You have to just take one step at a time. So the conversation isn't even at that point. You know, each conversation is right. I've got to beat Maverick. I've got to beat Georgie Roots. It's not. You know, what am I going to do when I get to Canada? I might not get there, so there's no point even.
That's it. We always try and get a little bit of gossip or like a little nugget of. we just pick away for little things. So we do.
We will stop trying to pry into things that we.
I honestly just don't know. I honestly just don't know.
Oh no, yeah.
I just all I know is turn up on Saturday, be ready. That's it. That's all I know. No, I don't know who's going to be there. I don't know what the ticket situation is. I literally don't know. I'm too focused on my job, unfortunately, for gossip.
Yeah, I agree with this comment as well. Again, I do want to see people there. It's just my personal opinion. But in the future, I hope this is the bridge that needed to be built again, or whatever it was. You know, I hope that we start seeing a lot of our guys going out there again. We're gonna get into the battle. We're gonna watch Bizzo versus Acre. I'm going to bring it on up now. If everyone in the chat, if you could go.
One of these will go ahead to the final in August and battle for $2.5 grand.
Sorry, that's well professional, isn't it? Share the stream and everything as well. Let's get a few people in here to watch this. Yeah, thank you. We'll get into this now. So this was Bizzo versus Acre. This was actually before you and Georgie battled, wasn't it, on the night?
Yeah.
Okay, what was you thinking, Studio? You know, you stood right next to Georgie. How was you then?
Man, it was a weird day for me because of the nature of my content. It was a weird vibe for me the whole day. Like, I was questioning, I built up to this day, and then when he walked in the room, it's like, oh man, I don't really want to say this really harsh shit to him.
Yeah, because
I did enjoy this battle a lot though. It was weird though. It wasn't the usual crack when I go in the building and have a battle because the content was so heavy. Like this, why I haven't really shouted a lot about that battle, just because the content was more of a I felt I had to than I wanted to. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I think you played the angle. I think you've done the angle very well.
I tried to. I wasn't just trying to, I wasn't trying to be shock value and just be a horrible bastard. Like it wasn't that. It was, he's doing it. He might try and do it to me. He's making threats like he's gonna. He's talking about this scalpel that he's got. Turns out I've got a big fucking machete, mate. So let's fucking.
That's definitely what it came across as. Like that kind of like, well, if you want to play this game, we'll play this motherfucking game.
Yeah, but I'm a fucking menacing bastard and you're fucking not, mate. So it's going to be brutal when I do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd love to have seen in this tournament. It's kind of on the
sweet. It's not
Bizzo versus Bobby versus Briggsy. I would have loved to have seen that, but then I wouldn't love to see it. Do you know what I mean?
So this is the one battle. Obviously, Raptor was in the tournament originally. I didn't want to battle him. We did make an agreement that we would battle if it came to it. Then he dropped out for whatever reasons. And then I did feel like it was going to be me and Briggsy in the final. I really did feel like that's what it was going to be, and I didn't want that at all. He's been such a instrumental part in my whole journey, Briggsy, that I didn't want to battle him for the sake of, like, for a number of reasons. And yeah, luckily he got beat. Even though I didn't want him to get beat, like I wanted him to win his battle. I always want him to win whatever he's doing. But at the same time, when he lost, I was like, yeah, fucking
thank fuck for that.
Honestly.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. Thanks for sharing the stream, man. Appreciate it a lot. Yeah, let's get into this battle. You know, we're already halfway in. Half an hour in. Let's see what Bizzo's
a chance to battle on King of the Dot at the end of the year as well. So that being said, on the right hand side, you've seen him before. Let him know who you are, bro.
Bond, shout out Premier Battles, That Life Clothing. Let's go.
Let's go. And on the left hand side, you've seen him as well in the Anarchy tournament. Let him know who you are, bro.
It's Acre, aka Eminem, aka Paxty, aka Arakim. Let's fucking go.
This is the semi-final stage, so we have extended the time limits to 2 minutes. Bizzo won the flip, decided Acre starting round one. It's round one on you, bro. Let's go.
Bizzo, Sam Hypes, Ellis Dean, Matter. All fucking 4 of them. You're just boring and northern. You're all fucking boring. The judges don't even want to be scoring them. The only reason you got here is because you've been battling them all fucking tournament. You're all from the same line of latitude, give or take half a degree. You're from Preston, Sam's from Blackburn, Accrington's Deans, and Matter from Leeds. Fuck the Bible Belt, that's a shittle belt, where all they seem to do is catch a disease. Their brains turn to matter and peas. Their brain turns to cabbage and peas, and they all start oh, fuck off. My bad, sorry, I'm asleep. They all their brains turn to cabbage and peas, and they all start hassling back.
Especially when it's so hard to watch when someone stumbles.
That's rough.
Like that. It is horrible.
I really feel for that, for like when that happens, because like I've been there as a performer where it's like you go to speak and nothing comes out. It
seemed like he didn't want it though. It seemed like he'd give up before the battle. He did. It seemed like he'd give up before the battle, and it was Bizzo's for the taking. So when he started stumbling, because some of the material is good, like it's wrote well enough, he's making a good point and that, but the execution of it sloppy as fuck. Which I done that
there's not a lot of bite in what he's saying.
There's not at all, no. And Bizzo's serious, you know what I mean? He's gonna come and try. He's gonna come and fucking, get rowdy.
Yeah, he doesn't look like a man who's ready to go into the final.
No, not at all.
Of the battle rap tournament. You know what I mean?
It really would have felt like so long as well, Cooper. You are right.
You would have. Can you imagine if he'd have won? You'd have had such an easy day. Saturday would have been such an easy weekend.
Yeah. No, when he's motivated, he's fucking good, Acre. But like I say, before it was just like, oh, I've not really prepped. I wrote all this since the other day. I don't really know the material too great. It just seemed, and like he was complaining after he beat Briggsy that he wanted to lose. So it was like it was a chore for him, unfortunately.
Yeah. I definitely did because it's gotten worse as the tournament's gone on, because I remember in the first round when we watched him, I remember saying to Danny I'm really excited to see more of his stuff. He seems like a really competent rapper that's just not showing up. Yeah. And that's been a theme for him.
It's like he started at the final and went down. It's like he was doing it in reverse. So instead of his motivation pumping up, it just deflated.
He's got his wins made him.
But obviously, a stumble doesn't necessarily you're going to lose the whole round. We'll see how he bounces.
One round's a stumble, then 100%.
You can do it. Do you reckon what? Just one stumble and that's
It's one of the moves.
Bible Belt, that's a shittle belt, where all they seem to do is catch a disease. Their brains turn to matter and peas. Their brain turns to cabbage and peas, and they all start oh, fuck off. My bad, sorry, I'm asleep. They all their brains turn to cabbage and peas, and they all start hassling battling leagues. When your battle versus matter cut out, no one was asking why is the stream buffering, because all the silence and feed cutting are the Bizzo highlights that we're wanting. Because when they do hear a Bizzo round, the whole audience, they all begin to daydream like, fucking hell, bro. As he's still on the same scheme, he's got boredom down to a science, and he knows that wins. He times it perfectly to drop that so-called punch the moment you zone back in. And the judges, they ain't staying awake long enough to say that Bizzo's got this. He just spits his nonsense and plays into their guilty conscience. And after an awkward decision process, this fucking dick is going through. Although I do actually admit, I did say that you beat Matter. Oh fuck, that just means I'm guilty of it too! That name you want to live off? Young Hova ripoff, like it's B to the Izzo. How about you fuck to the Izzoff? What's the best bar you've spat? What's your craziest moment? You only win because you fail to motivate your opponents. You ain't inspiring enough to fire them up. So you just lull them in with a false sense of quality. Because to battle you, they need to talk about you. And I mean, come on, honestly. Without your wordplay, you are nothing. With it, you sound stupid. What, you found some words that kinda rhyme and put them together without looking? How about when you're writing lines, you fuck off with the garbage you're outputting and finally come into the fold without fucking the couch cushions? Or a couple of round women. Now, I know it's going to be hard, viewers, but really listen to everything that he says. Even though you're probably going to catch a couple Z's just reading his bio, like the name Bizzo suggests. Time.
Hey, that was
lately.
He has his moments where it's like really funny, but there is that lack of bite that loses.
There's a lack of conviction there, isn't there?
And as well, something that I find really awkward is he's like he did like an entire scheme on like him being boring and like slow paced and stuff, and like
this is what I was about to say.
My guy.
This is exactly what I was about to say. Like, it's ironic because Briggsy had like a bit about Acre choking in the last round, and then had a few little stumbles and stuff, and had to restart his shit a few times or whatever. And then in this battle, Acre's saying about how he's boring in the most boring way he could. It's strange. It's strange. It's just, maybe that's the whole point of it. Maybe that's what he was trying to do. I don't know.
It's tough as well because like there is definitely a factor of like, obviously I'm not a battle rapper, so it might not be the case. But like, if you're going into a round and you're gonna rip their shit into him for stumbling, if you then stumble yourself, what do you do? Because like you can't, like, unless you completely divert and give an entirely different round.
I suppose in the moment, the only way you get away with stuff like that is how you own it.
Yes.
How you deal with it. Like if you go into panic mode and you look a bit wobbled, you're gonna lose that round automatically. You fucked it. Then it just it's gonna really amplify the fact that you said that and then done it yourself. But if you can just kind of let it brush off your shoulder and be like, no way did I just do that, and then carry on, you could get away with it in that way, I suppose.
Yeah, something,
it's like any performance.
My old drama teacher said.
The audience don't have the script. They don't know what's going to happen next. They don't know what's going to happen next. You're the one that determines what they see. And going, oh, fuck, is telling them, shit, he's lost it. And then, to be fair, he loses some of the audience at that point. But, yeah, this definitely weren't the best Acre. Definitely weren't the best start. But, Bizzo could still shut the bed. Let's see. Who knows? We'll see how this first round plays
You found
out.
some words that kind of rhyme and put them together without looking. How about when you're writing lines, you fuck off with the garbage you're outputting and finally come into the fold without fucking the couch cushions or a couple of round women? Now, I know it's going to be hard, viewers, but really listen to everything that he says. Even though you're probably going to catch a couple Z's just reading his bio, like the name Bizzo suggests. Time.
All right,
See, lately, critics online have been cutting me deep, had me sore, and it's really got me. They said I was awkward, boring and shoddy. So I've been training daily to enhance and make sure the performance isn't sloppy. If I've got zero personality, I'm making up for it with a body. And when they said him, this turned to a rest day, light work, en route to my next win. And when I dog walk this Acre today, I'm just getting my steps in. This bracket's only seen you land a couple bothering blows. I shut down the whole left side like a moderate stroke. So I don't want to hear any talk about you promising smoke. You only be here without both of your opponents offering hope. You didn't win those bouts. They both lost to a choke. And that's why we don't invest in you. There's no point. He's like Dogecoin. Your whole stock is a joke. I mean, this is thick and pasty versus slick and tasty. The sauce best in the Northwest. You get it, bro? I'm a different gravy. To look past me today, there must be more than a daydream. I'm feeling like Bruce and Matilda. For a little cake means that Biz today will hit the stage and they'll sing his name when I lick the plate clean. See, they said I'd be facing Bison here.
You know what? All of the Matilda bars that we have heard, I think that might be my favorite.
Tasty.
Yeah, I really like
the Matilda bar. I can't remember knowing the Matilda shit. I was a kid. I swear I was a kid when Matilda was out. So I don't get the bar.
You know where
I only remember it from the memes, right? There's a scene where that fat kid is sat on stage and he that woman brings this massive chocolate cake out.
Oh shit! I do remember. I do.
Yeah,
remember.
yeah, that's the only reason I remember it.
And he's like, they all start cheering him and everything.
Yeah,
I remember the kid's face actually. I remember that fat kid's face.
Yeah, that's it.
With the long, like, curly hair.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. He's Song Trotter.
That's it. Yeah, I
don't remember names, but there we go. Thanks for the
kid. Really, it wasn't my thing, but I do remember that. I think that to me is a good example as well of like dipping into a reference enough that like you can still get a decent amount of people. Matilda Bars, 100%.
I think he does it really well in his battle with. We'll see it and we'll talk about it anyway with the Acre wordplay. I think he does that excellently.
Yeah, the dog.
Yeah, definitely. When I'm walking this acre, I'm just getting my steps in.
He does some incredible stuff with his name, and I'm not usually into that sort of stuff. But so it has to be done well, like you're saying, with doing a Matilda bar. It has to be good, like, and he does it really well in this battle, which is a worrying prospect. Really.
It's good. It's just gonna spur you on even more. That's what you need.
Yeah, he's looking real strong.
But yeah, I think it's 1-0 Bizzo already, but we'll see what he finishes his round like anyway, and we'll see what you think, Tom, bro.
The sauce best in the Northwest. You get it, bro? I'm a different gravy. To look past me today, there must be more than a daydream. I'm feeling like Bruce and Matilda. For a little cake means that Biz today will hit the stage and they'll sing his name when I lick the plate clean. See, they said I'd be facing Bison here, and I'd do well to get a round off him. I'm treating this like the Glazers. Let the fans hate and announce profits, because now I know I'm going to the final. That's a sound promise. Briggs died and left me with an acre, so you could put a house on it. Boy, I'ma take this. So clear, there's no point in letting him try. Not even a Glasgow kiss will get this Scot ahead in the fight. So I'm ready for all the Bond jokes and his attempts of patronising me, and then I'm getting rid of Acre for $2.5 grand like I'm claiming a finder's fee. Yeah, he's grafted hard, making sure the chokes desert him. Bro's determined. I mean, he's been really trying to control the nerves, Briggs. And you must, and now you face your biggest test, and you must think you're so deserving. But to me,
what was that, man?
There's a little choke that he wasn't laughing at his bar. That's the choke cover that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, that's how you hide it.
When I repeat a sentence, when I repeat a sentence in a battle, I'm choking. I just have to repeat the sentence to hit the cue again.
You know what? I've watched you live twice, Bobby. Once was against Dundee, and then the other one was Lucifer. And the Dundee battle, I think it must have been your second. I think first round you were Dundee. There was just two Dundees on the stage. It was weird, but yeah, like, and then when you got onto your shit, it was like you could tell that maybe you weren't so prepped for that one, but like this one, I mean, I didn't notice. It would only be on the watch back because it was so entertaining. It was like you're just a stand-up comedian up there, like ready to just take on any audience member or whatever.
It was entertaining. I remember the day A-Ward had a bar about it against Archaic.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, the job looked good, and Bobby Rex. I was like, yeah, I punched the roof and that. I was buzzing.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, let's let Bizzo finish.
Well, what was Bizzo laughing at then? He wasn't. He was joking. I see you, Bizzo. I'm gonna pull it out of the fucking and pull it out on Saturday if you do it.
all you are is an extra mark, since it's clear to us that you've shown your working, so shape up, because every round from you is just more of the same stuff, and I've shown after one I'm miles ahead of Acre, and that's too much ground for you to make up. Now wake up. Is
fucking round, that was a good fucking round.
I think it's easy 1-0, right? Tom,
easy 1-0.
Yeah.
So much more conviction, way slicker writing. The execution of the bars was way better. The ideas were better thought out. I actually liked Acre's stuff as well. I actually did like some of it. Because I've tried to wing it like that. I get it, so I appreciated it. But clear 1-0, yeah, clear.
Yeah. I think he's really put it on his toes.
Outperformed.
Great round, that it really was fucking good. So well put together. Fuck you, Bizzo, you still shit.
Yeah.
But Acre is somebody that normally kind of warms up in a battle, so let's not count him out straight away. As I said, it's the weirdest round. I kind of remember bits of this, but I think I blocked it out.
So excited.
So it must have been weird.
What is this?
Yeah, I remember this. I do remember this. Let's watch it. So Acre's second round.
Hard, making sure the choke's desert him. Bro's determined. I mean, he's been really trying to control the nerves, Briggs. And you must. and now you face your biggest test, and you must think you're so deserving. But to me, all you are is an extra mark, since it's clear to us that you've shown you're working. So shape up, because every round from you is just more of the same stuff. And I've shown after one I'm miles ahead of Acre, and that's too much ground for you to make up. Now wake up, Biz.
What's with the fucking goatee that you've got going on there? Why don't you grow a real beard or shave it off? That's a personal attack to me. Why is this part mong Mark Strong trying to battle me? Speaking of strong, according to Insta, Bizzo's been hitting the weights. I mean, look at the guy's pecs, that oversized chest. There isn't an exercise left the cunt hasn't tried yet. He walks into the gym wearing high techs. He's on the thigh press, staring in the mirror, high flex, having eye sex with his biceps. I'm just kidding. He's not that buff. He's a pretty small bastard, born trying to be a henchman. No wonder he's all backwards. See, what happens is he sees the dumbbells, and instead of actually trying to lift them, he just poses near.
That was slyly so good. Bond trying to be a henchman, he's got himself backwards. Whew. Whew. I did not catch that on first watch, but that I had to just stop just to bring that
Yeah,
up.
that actually got past me. I didn't even. Although,
yeah, let's listen to that again. Hang on.
Speaking of strong, according to Insta, Bizzo's been hitting the weights. I mean, look at the guy's pecs, that oversized chest. There isn't an exercise left the cunt hasn't tried yet. He walks into the gym wearing high techs. He's on the thigh press, staring in the mirror, high flex, having eye sex with his biceps. I'm just kidding. He's not that buff. He's a pretty small bastard, born trying to be a henchman. No wonder he's all backwards. See, what happens is he sees the dumbbells, and instead of actually trying to lift them, he just poses near the big one, like, ooh, went from 10 kilo to 12 kilo. That's a quick jump. Hashtag twin bumps. Hashtag ripped guns. Hashtag sick pump. Just pick one, you fucking thick cunt. All your fucking pictures have shitey little captions thinking you're nice looking. You couldn't even pull the skin off a fucking rice pudding. He stopped going to the gym because he's no seeing praise for that swole, lean shape. I get it though, feels great, but it's hard to load these weights holding a protein shake and keeping your phone screen safe. Bro, behave. You know the ladies, they get themselves sugar daddies, take them sightseeing in a Lexus? Bizzo had a sugar uncle. Got him ice cream for breakfast. Bizzo was hella discreet though. There wasn't a chance that you'd talk. Your uncle showered you with gifts like pizza lunches and a Casio watch. This is all very recent, by the way. It happened like a week ago. He made you his fuck buddy that sucked dummies, and he got him special order from Love Honey. Slided you some hush money so you can buy yourself a slush puppy. Apparently Sam Hypes was there. Used the same rhyme scheme. You went to the family reunion dressed as a cuddly bear wearing edible underwear. Walked up to his uncle asking if he's a regular punter there and checks if he wants a pair. He made you wear a shot collar and then role plays as a dog walker. Open mouth kisses in the street to make that bond stronger. But his breath smelled like a swamp monster because he keeps his false teeth in bong water. Time.
That's uncomfortable to listen to, Anna.
It just went on that, I think. Oh, well, he's off.
Don't worry, he'll be back.
He'll be back.
Yeah,
I
don't like
it was
that.
definitely a better round. 100% a better round. He had a lot more energy coming in. But yeah, it was a bit of a weird angle to go for that long for.
Yeah, and you know the whole I'm molesting you thing. I just think it's a bit weird to.
It's weird. It's one of those things.
The first person to ever find milk. Like it's a bit of a weird thing that they must have been like their thought process was weird to get there, and for him to get to that angle, his thought process is.
Oh no! See now
weird.
I see it right because like let's the rice pudding bar was funny.
That was good.
I did like that one, but like as far as like personals go and shit like that is that it was super out of left field, right? Just this random tangent that he went on. But it's enough of like a common joke, you know what I mean? Like on
you can't
like,
say
comedy.
say personal because
oh no,
it's just a complete lie, really.
I mean,
that's all he's done. That's
when
like
you
go
after somebody
like, oh Tom, what you been up to this week? Oh, you've been to the farm. That's really cool, and just telling you what you've done. I just think it was pointless in a way. Just
yeah,
wasting
that's what I mean.
around.
Because like it's not. It doesn't have any purpose. It's just like, okay, you've said that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Can you please rap some now? But that's the thing, is he has some real class moments, like the rice pudding line bar was funny. The Bond being a henchman,
yeah,
clever bar.
Yeah, that's
got
what I'm saying.
past me.
Just, like even halfway through one of his schemes, he went, oh. Like it was.
I
even
did notice that. It was like, mate, if you don't want to be here, just go home. Just go home.
Yeah, it is strange, but you know what? It reminds me of you know, like we said in the first round, Elistine and Bizzo, and Elistine had the angle of like, you know, I came here to lose. I don't even want to win.
Yeah,
and things like that. Like the angle was obviously, you know, I can't lose against Bizzo, so even if I came here to lose, I'm not going to lose. But I think having that angle made him lose, and I think this weird angle that he took here, wasted a round for him again after that first round, you know. But
also,
like I said,
also one moment that I do want to pick up on, just because it's brilliant. If you're confident enough, if you're gonna try and do the side joke thing, right, where you like do a bar and then make a little side joke, you have to be damn sure that side joke is gonna get a laugh. Yeah. Because it's tough to see that. Where he's like, oh, that only happened last week. Yeah, I felt it in my soul. I felt it in my soul.
Let's get a shudder.
It was like a dad joke, just a bad dad joke.
Yeah, not good.
But that's the thing, and I think I'm not sure if it's because I've not seen a lot of him outside of the tournament, and I'm not sure if it's a tournament thing or the fact that it's, you know, smaller crowds, or it feels like there's something just like missing with him, like there's something putting him off, or there's something he's not.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Because like there's moments where he's like really talented writer, that's really intricate, and like the energy he brings is really good. But then there's times like this.
Yeah, definitely. You good, Bobby? We're just gonna get into Bizzo's second round now, all right?
Yeah, boy.
I'm gonna do it.
You man are so transparent, it's a shame. See, this is a new era. Yeah, every battle is the same. From your patterns to your actions, how you're acting on the stage, it's crazy. How close you really are to all matching is insane. And all you see them do is add a dash a little change and then attach a different name like all these caterpillar cakes. You only do this for an ego, because they say you're sick, but remain anonymous so you can lower the state of risk. Me? Busy's focused, the name's legit. British Open, I'm swinging looking for that major win. We're two different kind of people. It's crazy how the way this flips, because while you're up here looking like police in planes or a blatant snitch, I just ain't the guy to try and make a statement with. How you don't connect with us in any way of life is just a no-no. Even when the guy's doing promo, logs into a face-off and then hides behind a photo. You book your own accommodation too. Fam, you're unusual, it's blatant. Fuck a hotel. I hope today you've made your own funeral arrangements. He mentions his female siblings in his bars, thinking that'll help him shift ahead to glory. It's going to take more than some ugly sisters to turn this to a Cinderella story. You see how he tries to be funny and it falls flat with no man to banter, bringing comedy to an empty room and then act surprised when it cans the laughter. That's because fans aren't tuning in tonight to see mum jokes bury me. That shit's been outdated since Pedro and his Umbro legacy. You really need to switch it up for you to be a full-blown enemy. We're going to need to come across an acre we've never seen before, but that's unknown territory, because you average 1,000 views a battle. Of all the talent, this is the right man. How are your views so low, Acre, and you come from the high lands? It's crazy, ain't it? How this faker made it to the later stages and got a couple wins against some names that have been inside this game for ages. It stops here. I've really been planning permission, so I can't let you build on that. I'm leaving Acre wasted. This whole segment of your life is just a phase. Sin Cara versus Sin Cara. I'm in this ring fighting for a name. See, man like you just do this to try and find a good escape from your spineless, mediocre life that doesn't change. So keep trying to make a splash. I'm Poseidon with the waves. He thinks he's dropping jewels on us, but the shine is fucking fake. While Bond's renowned for putting diamonds in your face like in Die Another Day. You're done. Biz.
Whew. I wanted to stop that so many times. We are going to
Lord.
Back with it. That was...
Yeah, that was... And it... the energy is just so different, and it's so much more focused that like you can't give it to like you can't not give it to him, I think.
Yeah. Cooper, I do agree with that, definitely. But I think Bizzo would have been as well, so I don't think it would have necessarily mattered on the outcome of this battle personally. Even on, you know, Acre had some really good material. I think Bizzo still beats him on material as well so far. So I don't see how just being more, I don't know, I don't
because like
would be better with a crowd. Every battle would be.
It's definitely a factor, I think, like 100%, and definitely a big one, right? But like when it comes to like tournaments, especially when things have like stakes, like this tournament does, I think it's important to you know, say that like Bizzo's, how often he's hitting punches is higher. His punches are better, I think, or like not. I think better is too subjective. I think they're more like focused. I think like more precise. So yeah, it's not because comedy's a tough one. Like Bizzo said in that round, like you can't bring comedy to an empty room and expect to get laughs. Because like if I was in that room and I'm stood and it's just it's just me in a room, I'm not going to be laughing as loud as I would as if I'm in a crowd. Like
definitely.
It's tough, you know. Like.
And this is what I mean. Like, it is going to be harder doing this kind of format, but
he chose
to
an
write
uphill
for that
battle.
kind of format.
Pardon?
Do you know what I mean? You need to write to this kind of format. Like, you know, they knew that it was going to be that kind of crowd, so you've got to be prepared.
You got to know you got to know yourself.
Both of you two have got that level of energy and that level of passion in this final, and your material, and you know, you winning.
I'm buzzing.
You both want it so badly though. That's it's brilliant.
I'm so happy that we've followed the tournament, and like
definitely.
This is the first tournament that we've done doing this, and like my first sort of step into battle rap. I'm so happy. Like everyone's been doing really well. Bobby as well. Like, obviously, he's been saying he's kind of like turned a new leaf and like, you know, set a new chapter in his life, sort of thing. I'm so excited to be like. My first impressions of Bobby are this new guy, you know what I mean? Or new guy. Like so good. I really love it. And I'm excited to see what happens next after the tournament. Because I really hope they carry on doing tournament shit.
Whoever wins, we'll definitely do an episode, hopefully with them. I want to try and do the final with, you know, all the people in Premier Battles, so Briggsy, Shotty, hopefully, and you know, anyone else who's been helping with it, and then whoever's in the winner, hopefully, to watch the final. But then I would like to do a watch of their battle with King of the Dot as well. You know, obviously King of the Dot allowing and everything, but I'd like to do that to kind of introduce you then to more of the international scene, because eventually, you know, that's what we're going to do. We're going to start watching some of King of the Dot and everything as well, because there is a lot. But yeah, it is. It's literally like I don't want them to battle, but they've got to. Ain't they?
I'm so excited. I want it to be like I want it to turn into like a long running thing. You're like Undertaker at WrestleMania, just being like every time we do the event, it's just Bobby Rex and Bizzo at the end, like every time.
Are you back with us now, Bobby? You all right? Yeah.
Here he is.
I think there's a bit of a lag again.
I think there is.
I don't know. Can you hear me?
Oh,
we can hear you. Yeah.
We can hear you.
Can you hear me?
I think there's a lag.
There's a bit of a lag again. We're gonna put the battle on though, and get this. We're still on the second round from Bizzo, all right?
It stopped here. I've really been planning permission, so I can't let you build on that. I'm leaving Acre wasted. This whole segment of your life is just a phase. Sin Cara, reverse Sin Cara. I'm in this ring fighting for a name. See, man like you just do this to try and find a good escape from your spineless, mediocre life that doesn't change. So keep trying to make a splash. I'm Poseidon with the waves. He thinks he's dropping jewels on us, but the shine is fucking fake. While Bond's renowned for putting diamonds in your face like in Die Another Day. You're done. Biz.
So when you went against Milky, you said, Yeah, I usually go over heads. First of all, no, you don't. Shut the fuck up. I usually go over heads, but when I found out I got milk, I'm aiming for the top lip. Aiming for the top lip. What with? Your fucking style a bit. Your style is like eating dry Weetabix with a pair of chopsticks, you nonce prick. I'll test the tensile strength of this pencil neck like John Wick. Now, this neck bar, you said, and you quoted it on Insta as a haymaker. He said, as soon as they set the date, it's for me to prove you're second rated. See what happens when you can't make the steps to level up? It's elevated. Or is it escalated? I don't fucking give a shit. I just remember it was very basic. Hashtag effort wasted. No one likes the new you. Not even your pals. You should go back to shitting yourself over chokes like Steven Seagal. You can't keep up morale. I'm like an evil cabal. I'm keeping Bond away from cards like Casino Royale or what? You think you're getting you don't want to get the harsh beating? You thought you were getting the Stark treatment? Well, that showbiz, when Premier roll out the red carpet, it can get red for a dark reason. Saying this battle's up for debates, I give him the 1-2 double. I'm flying off the handle for that slap in the face like Kung Fu Hustle. See, first, I'm willing to take a bet against everything he says. I'm willing to take a bet everything that this pleb's written. He's got nothing on these bars like him when he's deadlifting. First, I'm working my way up to cooking biz like Hell's Kitchen. Then I'm screaming freedom till I'm blue in the face like Mel Gibson. We don't have to do that. I could be hanging out back having an afternoon nap and still all the money end up on me like Kangaroo Jack. And if the Twitch viewers got that reference, spam to in chat. Time.
It's just, it is painful to watch. Salute Wiretap in the building. What's up, Trouble? How you doing, man? How you doing? But yeah, this Acre is hard to watch.
Trouble. How you doing?
You know, it's kind of, it is difficult. Bobby, you back with us? You good?
Yeah, I think so now.
Hey,
what's up?
Hey, nice.
Awesome. We're actually just watched Acre's third. It was here and there.
I don't want to
there
talk
was a few
about
good
that.
lines in it, but yeah, we kind of this is.
I did go second. Acre's second was weird as fuck. The gym thing didn't work. The uncle thing didn't work. And I didn't think Bizzo's second started real strong. I thought when he did his second, I was like, this is not as strong as his first. But then when he got into the unknown territory bit and all that, and then it got better and better from there. So another great execution round to zippity doo there.
Definitely. Oh, yeah. We're just going to see if he can get that free zip now going into the third round from Bizzo. Let's see what he's got.
See, I knew to get this far today, I needed to change from always leaving the prep too late and becoming a rapper they'd hate on. It came to this game, I played wrong. I always used to run with and try to wing it, which was never the tactic that they'd want. So when I went away to train and match the pace in the Premier League, well, now there isn't a man I couldn't take on. I didn't have to wait long until you were named and I found out this tournament gave me attained on. I came to pave the way, the game has changed, this ain't the same Bond, whereas mate today it's JFK. I still don't know where your shot came from. I'm due a big return from this, you know. It's like my whole career I've had the wrong tax code. The kid was sheltered, now it's Idris Elba. They've been ready to see Bond Black, bro. Outside of this tournament, I'm not even sure you want to battle me. Your brain state is like the events of today, Ake. It's falling short of the capacity, because it's clear you ain't a rapper, you're more of just a fan it seems, applauding from the stands and seats. So after this, you can watch the league from a box like corporate hospitality. He's travelled hundreds of miles for a win today. Yeah, that's what he thinks, but this bitch was fucked before he even left his home. I'm talking pre-drinks, because I don't care about your hype online and forums telling you you're lethal when in the room you're feeble and won't show your pedigree tonight. I'm making sure that move's illegal. You're just clotting up the system here, like AstraZeneca when producing needles. I mean, these jabs that you...
The pedigree tonight, I'll make that move illegal. Whew.
He just done it. It's almost a shame that you had that it has to be live. You know what I mean? Because it's so dense and it's tough. Because I feel like unless you're a stenographer who can,
obviously this battle would be easy to judge. I personally feel, and I don't think you'd need much knowledge on things to be able to say
I do not
definitely if Acre came how Acre can, I wouldn't want to judge this battle. Definitely not.
I don't want to. It's crazy. his flow's on point. His how he gets from like topic to topic and like his transitions and stuff is sick. Like he doesn't waste a lot of time as well, which I think is really important in battlers. Like
everything's used.
Yeah, everything's used.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's
really good.
I would not want to be a judge for the final. That it's like
do you know who the judges are? They've been announcing them before, but do you know Bobby who the judges are yet?
No, what Biggsy said is he's going to try and get. Well, I think he's in the deciding phase. I think he's going to try and get 2 in the room, 2 UK judges in the room, and then 2 overseas judges. Hopefully, like Real Deal again would be sick. And then somebody else he's going to try and get, and then obviously the public vote as per normal.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'd hate to judge battles. Have you ever judged a battle, Bobby? You must have judged.
Yeah, I've judged a couple of battles. Yeah, I'm in the phone. I just Shuffle T versus and Marlowe versus Matt R&P Soldier.
Jesus, okay.
I judged Dank Shader versus Jay Dillon, and Jay Dillon got the win. And afterwards, I watched it, and Dank Shader should have got the win, and I gave the deciding vote. And Dank Shader should have won, and he was my mate at the time, so I don't want to judge again. I don't really like it.
Brutal.
Yeah. I don't really like it. I didn't like it in that point. But judging that doubles title shot was like a novelty, so I wanted to do that, and I got shouted up from the crowd. I felt all special and that, so I did it. I got that decision right that day, though.
Oh yeah, like I know Danny said he wouldn't want to do it, but if we were in an event and someone asked him to do it, he'd do it in a heartbeat.
No way.
I think
genuinely, that's one thing to do with battling. Well, 2 things to do with battling. One, I wouldn't actually battle because I'm a fan of it. You know, I don't rhyme. I don't rhyme. See, I don't rap, right? I wouldn't be able to stand there and do it. And 2, I wouldn't want to judge it, man. I wouldn't want to judge it. I have no.
You do seem to have a really good grasp of what's good, what's not. You know, you break down these rounds really fucking good. Like, you know, you pick out the bad points and the good points. I think you both make good fucking judges, to be fair.
Yeah, we can put our opinions across good. Thank you for the compliment. We can put our opinions across good, but we don't have any credibility in that sense, is what I mean.
It's only opinions anyway. There's no factual fucking winner. You know?
That is true.
Like the judges could determine who wins this battle. The choice of judges could determine who wins this battle, because somebody might be heavy into like the writing style that Biz does, and or into the fucking menacing bastard that I'm going to be stood in front of his face, giving him the bollocking of his lifetime. And you know, my shit sometimes maybe not written as thought out and as articulately maybe as the writers. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, some judges just want to wear these punches and hear these setups, and that's not really my style. So that could be a determining factor in who wins. So you've got this is what makes it such a good battle. You've got to try and bring it all.
It's going to be such a cool style clash, I think, coming from the 2 of you.
Yeah, my moods list versus your moods list.
It literally is, yeah. Definitely. Yeah, let's get the rest of this round done then. We did take it back a bit just to catch up.
Yeah, can you take Bizzo's third back a bit just so I can catch it properly without the technical filter?
We'll try and take it all the way back. We'll go from the start of his third.
I'll do,
seats. So after this, you can watch the league from a box like corporate hospitality. When I went away to train and match the pace in the Premier League, well, now there isn't a man I couldn't take on. I didn't have to wait long until you were named and I found out this tournament gave me a tamed on. I came to pave the way, the game has changed, this ain't the same Bond, whereas mate today it's JFK. I still don't know where your shot came from. I'm due a big return from this, you know. It's like my whole career I've had the wrong tax code. The kid was sheltered, now it's Idris Elba. They've been ready to see Bond Black, bro. Outside of this tournament, I'm not even sure you want to battle me. Your brain state is like the events of today, It's falling short of the capacity, because it's clear you ain't a rapper, you're more of just a fan, it seems, applauding from the stands and seats. So after this, you can watch the league from a box like corporate hospitality. He's travelled hundreds of miles for a win today. Yeah, that's what he thinks, but this bitch was fucked before he even left his home. I'm talking pre-drinks, because I don't care about your hype online and forums telling you you're lethal when in the room you're feeble and won't show your pedigree tonight. I'm making sure that move's illegal. You're just clotting up the system here, like AstraZeneca when producing needles. I mean, these jabs that you keep giving out aren't suitable for this group of people. See, for this, I've had to work harder than anyone, while you, man, are all looking for the fast tracks. I've been a part of this monopoly for years, and this card is my last chance, so I'm killing Acre tonight in front of every one of his expecting streamers. The moment that this hits the net, I guess they'll say that your death's a screamer. Another win and I'm taking the cash out like a betting feature, because when there's money involved, I don't care who dies, like a weapons dealer. They're looking for an Anarchy champ. Bro, I am this. Robert Downey with the Infinity Stones. I want to rule this with an iron fist, and you made a big mistake tonight, prepping like you're fighting Butterbean, trying to lecture me on how much more my life might and could have been. So make the step, place a bet. I don't have more time in front of me, and when you lose today, you can watch me blow years later like a war mine discovery. It's Biz.
Let's go, make some noise for that.
That JFK bar as well. I don't know where your shot came from. Just
it's that perfect balance of disrespectful and like out of pocket, like just creative juice. You know what I mean? Like,
definitely, man.
How does someone think of that?
It's just it's crazy. It is mental.
Yeah.
Bobby, so watching that, what do you think about Saturday, man? Is it rile you up even more seeing Bizzo do well, or do you kind of like to watch your opponent's battles where they're doing a bit shit? What do you like to do when you're prepping?
I don't usually watch my opponent's battles when I'm going to battle them.
I like that respect.
I do. Pardon?
Said I respect that.
Yeah, I don't, just because I end up trying to be them. Maybe if you watch anybody too much, when I'm leading into a battle, I don't want to watch any battles. I really don't, because I don't mind being at a battle event, but I'm not going to sit at home online and watch battles, because I end up like, if somebody's good, I'll be like, when I go to write, then I'll be using their cadence, and I just don't want to do that. I don't want to be influenced by his battles. I want to already know what I want to say to him. I don't need to go and watch his battles. I've been watching him in the tournament. But I do think watching that third round, then I thought, at the beginning, it's like they'd ran out of angles on each other. These two, it's like they'd ran out of stuff to say. It got real impactful towards the end. But I think against me, he's not going to have that problem. I think he's going to have. He'd be able to fill 6 rounds talking shit about me. So I do expect
run out of ammo.
No, I do expect an even tougher Bizzo. I expect him to be hitting more regularly. I expect him to pick his shots a lot better than previous opponents have as well. I reckon everybody's banged the same drum for so long. Georgie Roots was calling me a crackhead and that, looking like a crackhead on this fucking video, this guy. I look like a fucking demigod to this guy on video, and he's calling me a crackhead, bro. Shout out Georgie Roots, yeah, but that shit don't fly, bro. It don't fly. You look like a crackhead. Telling me I said I smoked crack in a bottle. I've never smoked crack in my life, bro. I've literally seen this guy smoke spice in front of me because he found some weed on the floor. It turned out to be spice. A true story as well. It's mad, these guys. It's mad, these battle guys. But Bizzo's not going to do that. Bizzo knows that I will fucking run a train on him if he tries to do that shit.
Yeah,
I'll run a fucking train on him. If he comes and tries to call me a fucking cokehead who did this and that, I'm going to run a train on him, and then I'm going to sniff this shit out of the ashes I left in him.
Hey, I mean, all you got was respect last week, apart from maybe a few little comments, but definitely, from both of you, all we've seen is respect. You said in terms of even going at each other, it's respect. And he's saying that I've got Bobby Rex in his prime. That's bucket list shit. It is.
I've got a lot of respect. What was that? I can't see that screen.
He's just saying, too small. He's saying that you in your prime, getting the battle you in your prime is kind of like bucket list shit. In the UK, definitely.
Yeah. Hopefully it is that. I mean, it's all good talking a big game. I am prepped though. I have got my rounds. They are written. They are highly thought out. I've put a lot of effort into it. More than I don't know, just a lot of effort. I don't want to say more. It is more important though, and I have took it really seriously, and I am looking forward to it, and I am expecting a tough fucking battle. I am expecting him to be I'm expecting his iconic performance of his career up to date. You know what I mean? Up to date. I reckon this is going to be the very best Bizzo Bond, but it just so might happen to be the best Bobby fucking Rex as well. And Bobby Rex thinks he's one of the best in the world, not one of the best in the country. So come get it, Bizzo Bond.
I only know two things about the event. One of them is that it's going to be a tough battle, no matter what, and the other one is going to be sick as fuck. It's the only two things I know for sure about this battle. So I'm so excited.
I'm excited because we're actually going to be together at the weekend, so we're going to watch it together as well on Twitch. Because Tom hasn't actually watched any of these battles live.
No, not on Twitch.
So I'm really happy that we've managed to make it all link up now. We've watched the last semis and we're there for the finals. But also, I've noticed the way that we've done it. We're on episode 9 of There Will Be Anarchy, so that means the final will be episode 10. And for my kind of just my mind, that is really
We're OCD brain coming out.
We're out.
Nice round number.
But just before we wrap up, then, Bobby, good luck for Saturday. Is there any kind of final words that you want to say?
To be honest, I just want to use this time to wish Bizzo Bond all the luck in the world, because he's going to fucking need it, the foxy little cunt. And he's going to get the bollocking of his lifetime. and I can't wait to fucking see how it unfolds. But I am aware of the threat that Bizzo is, and it's not much of one, so go fuck yourself, Bizzo.
Talk your shit, Bobby. Talk your shit.
I do love it. Don't forget, guys, this Saturday, King of the Dots Twitch. Definitely, Bizzo, I agree. I cannot wait. So buzzing for it. If anybody else wants to get on live in this week, let us know, or whatever. Any predictions, comment on this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, all of that kind of stuff. Good luck, Bobby. Good luck, Bizzo. I hope you both do well. And I hope to have both of you on at some point again in the future. Again, thank you for coming on, man.
Yeah, man, this has been Pick Your Battles. We are not just any Tom, Bob, and Danny. We are the fucking guys. On Saturday. Let's go, boys. Thank you very much for that. I love your show as well. I love how he's doing it. He's a dead infectious, you boys. He's a dead incredible. I wish he's all the success in the world. And anything you need in the future, give us a shout. I'll happily come on and have a chat with you.
Appreciate that. Really
appreciate you.
And with that, we are out of here, guys. Peace.
Peace.